Good morning. Mrs. Zimmerman here, the book talk lady. I wanted to give a shout out to Mrs. K and Mr. F 6th hour ELA 9 class or English 9 class. I was in there the other day and they had asked me two questions. One, do I really read all the books that I book talk? And the answer is mostly yes. I only am reading half of them though. So then that way I can go and I can move on to the next book so I can book talk more books. But I really do want to finish reading them, but realistically, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. And the second question was, do I really like the books when I say I like them? And that is also a yes. I would be honest with you if I didn't like them, but then also know that we all have different tastes. So sometimes we might not all like the same books, but hopefully you can get a feeling for it based off of the book talk. So the book that I am going to book talk right now is Everything, Everything, and it's by Nicola Yoon. And I would say this would fall under the realistic fiction category. I am currently on page 85, and I'm loving it. It's such a quick read. I actually might finish this because I really do want to know what happens. And it is such a quick read. I think I could get through it fast or fairly fast. A book that it reminded me of was if you've ever read The Honest Truth by Dan Giemenhart. That reminded me of this book. And I guess I should tell you a little bit about this and then I'll make the connection. So, in this book, the main character, she is sick. She has an illness where she can't go outside at all. She's like literally allergic to the world. So, she would get problems breathing. So she needs to stay in her house, kind of in this bubble. Madeline is her name, and I think Madeline. It's always I. So I'm like, yeah. Anyways, and so she has two people that she interacts with in person, and that's her mom, and then her nurse that comes in. But they need to do like an hour, like cleaning, sterilization before they come in contact. They don't if she has a visitor, they can't touch her because she does all online courses, and one of her professors came to visit, and he went through the hour sterilization, but it's really important. Like he couldn't even like pat her on the back, like no transfer of germs, and just trying to keep her healthy. So this boy moves in next door, Ollie, and she's kind of watching him from her window. You're probably like, oh, that's creepy. But that's all she can do. Like she has no feeling of the outside world. She's been trapped in this house, her house forever. So they start communicating through like because their windows line up, and then they start talking via email. And so they are starting to get really comfortable with each other. And Ali really wants to see her. And so I'm debating how much I want to give away. So I think I'm going to stop there. And I just want to know what's going to happen because she's starting to realize she's so careful of herself for herself and not wanting things she knows she can't have because she figures if I want it and I know I can't have it, I'm just going to be disappointed and sad. So I'm curious what's going to happen. And the book is set up the pages are not scary looking. She ties in like quotes to different books. And then I also like how they have these email, like where they show their chats back and forth. And so, yes. And then, there's also something going on. Okay, here we go. Like how the chats are set up. But there's also something going on that she noticed with Ollie, and his father seems abusive. So that was one sensitive topic that I've come across. But otherwise, I haven't seen anything else that I would see as a possible sensitive topic. But I don't know where the book's going to go. So I'm going to read a quick little passage, and I just marked this part. So it says, by the afternoon, I acknowledged in my head that Carla might be onto something. I might not be in love, but I'm in like. I'm in serious like. I wander the house aimlessly, seeing Ollie everywhere. I see him in my kitchen, making stacks of toast for dinner. I see him in my living room, suffering through Pride and Prejudice with me. I see him in my bedroom, his black clad body asleep on my white couch. And it's not just Ollie that I see. I keep picturing myself floating high above the earth. From the edge of space, I can see the whole world all at once. My eyes don't have to stop at a wall or at a door. I can see the beginning and the end of time. I can see infinity from there. For the first time in a long time, I want more than I can have. And so that ends that. So I definitely would recommend it. And it says it's now a major motion picture. So yeah, I'm starting to ramble. So I will talk to you guys later. And this would definitely be a book that you might want to check out. Or if you want to look at this one from me, you can come visit me in my room. It's 254 is where my office is in world language. You're more than welcome to check out a book from me. So have a good rest of the day. And I will see you guys around.